Thousands of riot police were deployed across university campuses in Bangladesh a day after protests against a quota system for government jobs turned violent, and hundreds were injured in the South Asian nation. Well, for more on this, we can speak to Shahnawaz Rocky in Dhaka. Can you just explain to us what these protests are about?
Okay, the protest is going on for last 15 days, more than 15 days, because the students are demanding to reform the quota system in Bangladesh civil service job, where more than 50% job is allocated and reserved for the quotas, especially for the freedom fighters, child and grandchild, and also other ethnic groups as well, and women. So they are demanding it should reform, because whether majority of the job is going to the quota holders and the normal and general students are getting only less than 50%. So they are demanding this is not the right, it should be reformed. So for last 2 weeks they are demanding to reform and protesting. But the protest was peaceful, but it turned violent yesterday when on Sunday the Bangladeshi Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina made a comment that if the freedom fighters, child and grandchild do not get these jobs, who is going to get this? The Rajakar's child and grandchilds. So the Rajakar word is very upsetting word for the Bangladeshi peoples, because Rajakars seems as a Pakistani army's collaborator during the liberation war in Bangladesh. So it's like an anti-independent or anti-liberation force. So when the Prime Minister said this, so the protesters started demanding the Prime Minister need to withdraw these words, because they are just students, they are not the Rajakar or anti-liberation force. So yesterday, on Monday, they called a protest across the country in different university campuses, and that was peaceful until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was there in the Dhaka University campus, and at 3 o'clock, the ruling party's student wing called Chhatra League, they came here and they had a clash with the protesters and the Chhatra League, the ruling party's student wing. So when the clash started, they started beating the student, and they just, I have seen hundreds of students were injured, and some of them were severely injured. There was a blood on the street, and some of them sent to the nearest hospital, which is called Dhaka Medical College Hospital. So after these, the protesters started a nationwide blockade, and all the night we have heard from different university campuses like the Jahangirnagar universities, Chittagong universities, the protesters started violence, and it sparked across the country. And at this moment, what we are seeing for last 2 weeks, the protesters was going, most of the public university students was doing the protest. But now the private university also came to the road, and they are blocking the Dhaka cities in different roundabout, different roads. And we have heard some highways also blocked. So what they are trying to do at this moment, they are just blocking the countries and trying to say that the violence is not, the peaceful protest was turned violent, and government is liable for this.
Shahnawaz Rocky, thank you very much.